probably receive some action. Or they worked too hard last night and they probably won't wake up till later on. But we shall see. See what they're up to. It's a waiting game. Wait and see. Just gonna wait and see. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We are ready and we are focused. Look at that. Wow. So, waiting for the ride. We are focused. It's 7:04 a.m. Saturday, December 7th, 2024. We are focused. 5130. 5130. Special delivery, white powder bags, right behind the door. We are focused. It's a waiting game. This is the reason. Town of Cicero Police Department, harassment, protection, cover-up, refuse investigation. And now, Town of Cicero police officers are attacking me for providing a public service. How about that? Not all Town of Cicero police officers are involved in criminal activities, but the ones that are placed in high-ranking positions to avoid any investigation. 3 fake home visits on this address, 5130. 3 fake home visits at 5130. This is organized crime family employees labeled the mules. And this is their job. It's to deliver white powder bags on a daily basis. Okay, he started... We're going to sit back and just find out what's going on. So all we got to do is sit back and watch the show. Let's sit back and watch the show. Sit back and watch the show. I was in my room, minding my own business. Shocking to the brain continues. How about that? I was minding my own business. Sleeping. That's right, folks. Sleeping. Now look at what happened. Now everybody's gonna know. Okay, here we go. There you go. He's getting the drugs right behind the door. He's getting the drugs right... Okay? Intentions are very clear. Lights on in the hallway, and eye contact. They're retrieving the drugs right behind the door, ready for delivery. That's where the drugs are at. White powder bags known as cocaine. Daily drug dealing. Traffic transactions, distribution and packing, special delivery, white powder bags. This is the reason town of Cicero police officers were attacking me last night, Friday night. Right. This address is 5130. 5130. Open for business. Expansion in the works. Daily drug dealing. Traffic transactions, distribution and packing, special delivery, white powder bags, known as cocaine. The basement, the Candyman. This is organized crime family employees labeled the Mules. And there's a lot of them. They're expanding by the second. And so far, they're being protected. They're being protected by police officers involved in criminal activity. After-school children manipulation continues. The younger the victim, the bigger the payoff. It is an insurance fraud policy on young victims and victims of high income. We are waiting. Manipulate businesses, remain in control, silent victims. Murder plot continues. Extreme high-level frequency harassment, electromagnetic field shock treatment to the brain as I'm speaking. Coming from next door. Hideout, second floor hideout. Next door, 5135 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. That's one of the reasons, another reason why town of Cicero police officers were attacking me last night, Friday, because the urgency and the rush is in to enroll me in a mental health facility. So they're going to be able to cash in on this insurance policy on my life. Daily electronic harassment frequencies, electric shock treatment to the brain will weaken the blood vessels of the brain vessels. And will create a blood clot once the victim starts bleeding. When the bleeding stops, the blood clot will occur. And it's going to take a couple, maybe one or two. But a couple blood clots in the brain will cut off the oxygen, and that's your death. That's it. But before this happens, the urgency and the rush to enroll you in a mental health facility is very important because it has to be documented that it's of natural causes. They cannot collect on the murder plot, of course, but it has to be of natural causes. So that when the victim reacts to daily plan attacks, such as bright light harassment, cover up all the windows. Again, bright light harassment, reaction response, cover up all windows. Create family confrontation, emotional distress, anger. It's very important for the victims to react to daily plan attacks along with their family. The families will react by calling 911. These police officers involved in criminal activity are waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrests, court dates. Pre-enrollment mental health hospital begins. It will be documented and noted each time the victim reacts to daily plan attacks. And that's the reason why police officers were here last night, because I left the windows covered up in the kitchen, and the high-tech surveillance monitor is very aware of my location and activities. So, any activities that I have no privacy, of course. This is artificial intelligence, high-tech surveillance. And, well, all of us are susceptible to this. And on and off switch can increase and intensify light harassment. Just imagine driving in the expressway and the car in front of you, their high beams are turned on. will cause death and accidents. This is an insurance fraud. Unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. Victims are preconditioned, coerced, manipulated to react at home, and getting them ready for constant mental health hospital evaluation. Emergency hospital evaluation questions. There we go. Do you see any lights? Do you hear any voices? Do you feel someone wants to hurt you? Yeah, he's right behind the door. See where he's talking to? Is that the female? I'm not sure. There you go, right behind the door. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Right behind the door, see? Right behind the door. They're working the product. They're packaging the product. They're hiding the product, of course, and they're getting it ready for delivery. They're only allowed to carry a certain amount on them, of course. But this is a machine. It's constantly working the product, moving the product, and utilizing children to avoid suspicion, open investigation. And now they have a female living there to avoid suspicion as well. This is why the police officers involved in criminal activity were in a rush to provoke a confrontation. And it was a failed attempt, of course, just as the mob, Board of Education. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, and away from camera view, of course. Away from camera view. See how that works? Away from camera view. See how that works? Away from camera view. There we go. Special delivery white powder bags. And that's the same vehicle that picked up the young child after school manipulation children warning. That's the same vehicle that picked up the child. And this vehicle as well, picking up the child. They're utilizing children. Okay, so that's over with. Intentions are very clear. 7:16 a.m., December 7th, 2024. Saturday, we are focused. 5130 and 5132, of course. Intentions are very clear. This is the reason Thomas Cicero police officers were attacking me last night and every day. I am the target because of this. And I don't mind being the target. Okay, we're moving on. Murder plot continues. Daily electronic harassment frequencies, electric, magnetic field, shock treatment to the brain. Coming from next door, 5135, second floor hideout, home base. We are focused. Daily ordered instructions by Anthony J. Loader, public enemy number one. Nello Greco, uncle of main proprietor of 5132. We're asking and we continue asking the public to please call the IRS, Internal Revenue Services. This criminal organization's home base is being supplemented by criminal activity involving small children. Unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. Insurance policies on young victims, the bigger the payoff. And, well, we're here to continue documentation. Oh, there's police officers roaming around again. So we're going to see what's the reason. Is that by coincidence? It could be. We have good officers here in town of Cicero, of course, that are supporting my channel. And we have the ones that aren't. And they're going to get a good education as well. Right now, we are just waiting. It's a waiting game. We're waiting for the rest of our organized crime family employees, labeled the mules, to start their day. We want to make sure we get a good view. Should we get a good view? Ah, there's a truck there, but I'm not sure. No, different. False alarm. Okay, we're moving on. I really don't see nothing on right now. Moving on.